girl Renee from Renee's Garden, and today, since we are predicted to have some really bad weather in the next few days, I am going to harvest all that I can out of my garden. So I'll be harvesting my red mustards over here. I'm going to clean them down to nothing, and then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to take out all of this lettuce here, which was the little gem lettuce. I'm going to keep this cabbage in here. I'm going to take out all the cosmic crimson lettuce, and then I'm going to probably strip these down to nothing, and the only thing left will be this cabbage, this cordon bleu cabbage. And then I'm going to go over to this container, and I am going to take all that I can get out of this planter and strip this down to nothing, because I know when that cold wintry mix with rain and snow comes, it's going to just wipe these out. And then I'm going to come over to this planter, try to harvest as much as I can out of this container. This is Rocky's playground, so he's going to be wondering what's happening to all my stuff in my boxes. Well, you know what? This was my box before it was yours. So I am going to harvest as much food out of these pots and container as I can. So once I harvest it all, then I'll come back and let you see what the results are. Go ahead and harvest some of this stuff out of here. They look pretty good, but I'm still going to just take what I can get, because I'd rather have some food versus letting the, the rain and the snow take them out all the way out. And I've got some in my bucket right here, so I'm just going to throw those over there as I continue to harvest. So I'm just going to pick them down to the end, and so I can at least have some food, because that's what growing is all about, in order to grow things that we can feed our family. So, and these, our temperatures got down to be really low last night, so that's why I said, ooh, today's the day where I better come out here and harvest as much of these greens as I possibly can, and then just leave the other ones behind and see how they fare through this winter. So that's what Miss Renee is doing today. And I'm going to go over there. I looked at my broccoli, and my broccoli is kind of small and they're super tightly closed, so I think they will fare okay with me just covering them. So that's what my intentions are for that one. I'm just going to give them a good covering, and I've uncovered them now so they can get some of the sunlight for today. So all right, so I'm going to continue to harvest on, and then when I get them all harvested up, I'll come back and let you guys see what I have left over here in these containers. Won't be much. It'll be slim pickings, but like Back to the Roots said, we're going to just put them in the pot. Put them in the pot. Gonna put them in the pot. Oh yeah, we're gonna fill our pot and fill it with greens, but you know what? We need to fill up the pot, so put them in the pot. Gonna put them in the pot. If you guys haven't seen Back to Our Roots video on that, you need to go check it out, because they are so cute when they say, well, put them in the pot. Alrighty guys, let me stop being silly, and I'll come back and let you see my finished results of me harvesting all of my greens. Guys, as you can see, I've cleaned out all my red mustard greens, and I cut all the good leaves off, so I left some of them on there. So we'll see if they can survive the horrible weather that we're about to receive. And if they can, I'll just let them keep on growing. And then when they totally just die out, then I'll come back and I'll clean this container out. Let's go over to the lettuce. And I cleaned out all the little gem lettuce. I just left some of the tops on to give them another opportunity to grow more. I left the cordon bleu cabbage in here because it seems like it's trying to make a head, and they seem like they can handle the cold weather. And the cosmic crimson, I left that in as well to see if it would grow anymore. But if it hasn't, I have received numerous harvests off of these plants, and I will definitely be growing them again. So let's go over to the other containers and let me show you what they look like. The other container of red mustards and my other collard greens, I've clip them down to the bare necessities. But I love how these leaves look when they are just starting to get big. Look how beautiful the color of that red mustard green is. Isn't that gorgeous? And these other collard greens, which I can't remember the name, but they are just as gorgeous as well. All right, let me show you Rocky's Playland garden bed. This is what Rocky's garden beds are that he just loves to dig in. He will see and probably be happy that he has more areas to dig in, because those forks are not doing the job for me. So I've cleaned out all these pots and all these containers of the red mustard greens. So we'll see if they'll grow some more for me. And like I said, if they do not, then I will be thankful for the food that they provided my family. All right, let's move on over to the black and white garden. I'm in the black and white garden area with my red mustard greens, and as you can see, these are ready to be harvested. So I will get as many of these greens as I possibly can, and then I'll head over to these buckets over here and see what I can harvest from them. So let me get to going. All right, love me some red mustard greens, you guys. This is my harvest that I received out of my garden today. It was a pretty good harvest of my red mustard greens and a few of my broccoli leaves. All right, I got my water here, getting ready to wash them. All right, guys, hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you're having a blessed day. And if you are having some bad weather coming your way, make sure you get out in that garden and harvest as much as you can so you don't lose any of that food that you put all that hard work into. Alright, if you haven't subscribed to the channel like I always say, go ahead, hit that red button. Don't forget to give the girl a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that notification bell, because that'll let you know when I got another video coming your way. Alright guys, have a beautiful day. Take care.